JMac Sports 24/7. I am JMac. Thank you for taking a look at the channel. If it's your first time coming to the channel, go ahead and hit a like, share the video, and comment, and definitely subscribe if you feel up to it. I appreciate it if you do. I'm going to try to put this to bed, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time I'm going to talk about this because we still got several games. When I say several games, we have games left in the regular season, and we have the postseason because the Cowboys have backed into the playoffs because of the Giants win. But I support all other YouTubers, especially fellow Dallas Cowboy fans, compadres. I try to watch their channels. I definitely support. I like what they're doing. I like what everyone's doing. I'm still really green at this and really rookie. But listen, I want to say this right quick. I love one of my favorite YouTubers out there, Dallas Cowboy faithfuls, and he's been at it for much longer than I have. Is Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes is really good at what he do. I mean, he put like an enormous amount of content up daily. I love that as a Dallas Cowboy fan. This is me before I even jumped into this arena of being a YouTuber to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and my Tar Heels. I enjoy listening to Mark. I'm going to continue to listen to Mark. I think he is point on a lot of things. He's very intuitive. But he put up a quick video on Dak Prescott, and he's aware that he reads like as I do, as everyone is reading. Dak is getting a lot of hate right now, and mostly due to his interceptions, his INTs, and then how to they didn't start. The NFL didn't start recording sacks until like 1981, and I think. And then I think Mark had spoke on regarding, a lot of times, so interceptions are not the quarterback's fault and not Dak's fault. They're the wide receiver's fault, and then when they're thrown. That's what I'm getting at right there. So pretty much Mark is on point. I do want to put emphasis on, I'm a Dak Prescott supporter. I want Dak to succeed. I really do. If Dak succeed, the Dallas Cowboys succeed, and we as Cowboy fans, we succeed. America team succeed. So I do want Dak to do well and be an All-Pro, not just a Pro Bowler and All-Pro. I would love to see Dak reach the status of being inducted to the Hall of Fame, but he's definitely not close to being there. But what I'm getting at is that when you throw an interception is important to me. I think it's important to a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans when the interception is thrown, no matter if it's not the quarterback's fault. Because quarterback is an extension of the coach, just like a point guard on a basketball court, an extension of the coach on the floor, on the field. And so the quarterback has to be mindful. We have to have some sort of superpower, some intuitiveness to know I cannot throw this football. Now, if you have an amazing wide receiver, you see this receiver going into the Hall of Fame. I mean, a generational wide receiver like a Randy Moss. Then you can make that decision to throw balls under circumstances in situations where you should not throw the football. Okay, and not worry about it's going to be your fault. It's going to be debatable if it's your fault or the receiver's fault. For the most part, many teams do not have that generational wide receiver. And you have to have mindset of a coach. I cannot throw this ball right now. I have to tuck this ball in and live another day because I do not want to put pressure on my defense, who's right now seems to be struggling because they're not putting teams out on three downs. They're having difficulties with the run, with stopping the run, and then and stopping teams from putting points on the board. Now, if we're up, single digits, I cannot. I mean, it's still within reach of the other team to get ahead to tie the game. So I have to be very mindful of what I'm doing when it comes to, me throwing a football, analyzing the defenses when I'm go under the center or when I'm in shotgun, always in the film room studying. And then once the ball is, hiked and the execution comes into play, I mean, the quarterback is the captain. He is the captain. It is the onus is on the quarterback to, make sure you hand the ball off properly. But if you know it's going to be a pass play or RPO, it's intuitive. It's important for the quarterback to have this type of knowledge. When to throw the ball in situational football, situational basketball, and then situational baseball. It's situational sports, period. Understanding where you are at on the field, how many points on the board. Same for basketball. It just kills me when I see a basketball team, especially the Lakers, because I'm a Laker fan. A team that's the opposing team, you have not shown a propensity to stop a team from scoring, but yet the game is close. You may be winning, or you may be close to tying the game up or going up, and then you continue to want to come down and you shoot a 3-point where there's no one in the basket to receive a rebound. High percentage shots are there. You should continue to get, I know I'm on the basketball right now, but you should continue to try to move forward to try to get high percentage shots until you have a comfortable lead. Same for football, okay? And this is, if your back is to the end zone, and it is already talk of you, having, interception-itis, you throwing the ball over, you're turning the ball over, or you have a propensity to fumble the ball, which is not Dak. Dak does not have that labeled, like the guy, what's his name, in Washington, that used to be in Philadelphia. I forget his name, the quarterback. It'll come to me eventually. But I'm saying is Dak does not have that label, fumbleitis, that you touch him, he fumbles the ball. But he has that label of turning the ball over now. And in the beginning, that was not Dak. He was not known to throw the ball over. In fact, it was always you heard in the media quite often how he protect the ball. But right now he's not trying to do that. I know he's trying to be Superman right now because he wants to prove to everyone he should get the pay that he's getting. He's earned the paycheck, but not at not at the expense of your team and of your defense. When you see your defense is struggling, I just disagree with that. And so that's Mark. If I don't know if you ever would get this video, again, I'm just really new at this and been doing this for what not long, and so I'm one of a gazillion Dallas Cowboy YouTubers out there. But if any of you guys, that's my minimum subscribers, also subscribe to Mark Holmes. If you can touch base, let him know. Yeah, I agree with him 100% on most of everything he's saying. Not everything he's saying with regard to, because quarterbacks is an extension of the head coach, and Mike McCarthy is not going to throw his quarterback under the bus. I saw him going in press conference in the media and say, continue to throw the ball, Dak. He encouraged Dak continue to throw the ball. So he's not going to say, hey, Dak, you shouldn't have thrown that ball right then because you don't have that generational wide receiver. CeeDee Lambs is really good. But he's no Randy Moss. He's no Michael Irving generational player. Okay. I'm trying not to beat this horse as much. I'm really not. But Dak is, as a quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to be in the media. Tony Romo was, okay. Quincy Carter was, and that was a major, major headache. Troy Aikman wasn't as much, I don't believe, because of the cast he had around him. When we did lose, I remember him getting some headlines. But Jimmy was always able to keep the focus on him and what he was doing. I can't speak for Barry Switzer. But again, just showing some discipline. And that's what I'm looking for Dak to show, some discipline. Dak is a really good quarterback. But right now, I did a video. He has reached his apex, and he's on a decline from the apex that of what the highest level he could reach as a quarterback. And but again, I like to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong here. So if if you disagree with me, comment. Let me know. Let me hear you out. Please. If you're watching the video, you can also hit the like too. So have one for one. If you're watching the video, hit the like. It's very quickly. Turn on the notification button on your phone, on your whatever device you're using to watch YouTube. And when I have some content, when I throw content up, you get notification. And I do appreciate all the subscribers that came on board and helping me grow the channel. I really appreciate it. This is pretty cool to talk to people or get that are talk about something that we all have something in common, and that the common denominator is the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. That's pretty cool. And those also who also like the Tar Heels, the University of North Carolina, men's and girls basketball team. I enjoy talking about them. I like to start doing some live stuff at some point, and really interact with subscribers, because I'm believe it or not, I'm a straight up introvert. I'm an introvert, and it may not sound like it right now, may not look like it, but I am. Again, regarding Dak, if you agree, you disagree, give me a short comment, and I'm definitely going to respond to you. Let's keep it real. Even the haters. When I say the haters, I'm talking about Philadelphia fans and fans outside of our division that seems to hate the Cowboys because Cowboys are so popular and is America's team. And I know that bothers a lot of you. It is what it is. Life is not fair. This is the way it is. Life is not fair. So if you're one of those Eagle fans that, hate the fact that Cowboys in the limelight and Cowboy fans talk about our team and your team have a better record right now and you beat us this season when we swept your behinds last season, we can't talk about last season. We cannot do that until you talk about your one Super Bowl, right? But I kind of digress a little bit to my Eagle fan. But listen, we don't have to try to get personal with it. We're having fun with this. That's what we do, And I know some of you don't, grown-ups are childlike mentality. You're grown, but you have them childlike mentality. So you want to get personal at times, or you never grown up from being the way you were, when you was young, and you still walk and you carry yourself as if you were, back in high school, junior high for those now middle school. Because when I was back in 7th, 8th, 9th, it was called junior high school. So yeah, I'll continue to digress, and I'm going to end this right now. But listen, hey, if you agree with me, let me know. But I really would like, if you watch the video, hit the like button, one for one. You watch the video and you hit the like button, one for one. Let's do that, please. I really appreciate it. Share the video, share it with someone who may be a Cowboy fan, or you trying to get them to turn over, they may like some other scrub team, and you trying to get them to come aboard, because our bandwagon is huge, so just jump on the bandwagon. Let's roll with it, right? Peace. 2 fingers. Like this video. Share the video. Comment. Let me hear what you got to say, because I will respond. Let's have a dialogue. And if you haven't done so already, let's subscribe. Peace. Help me grow the channel.